fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Carl the Cobra Froch, Chris Eubank Jr., and Gennady Triple G Golovkin. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Get this. Carl Froch makes his prediction on Triple G versus Chris Eubank Jr., and he says, to be honest, I don't think Chris Eubank Jr. has what it takes to beat Triple G, even at 41 years of age. He says that Triple G has power, and power is always the last to go with any opponent or fighter. And he thinks that Chris Eubank at his level does not have what it takes to beat Triple G, even at old age, to be honest. And what else did he say? He said, I don't think Eubank calls the last thing to go is power, blah, blah, blah. Past his best reflexes, gone a little bit, lands a shot on Eubank, and I think the fight will be over. Those are the words of Carl Froch and the prediction, and let me counterpunch. You know the strange thing about what he said about power? Power is very important. That's something that you're born with, pretty much, power. You know, but here's the deal. A lot of people are born with a lot of things that they, should I say, diminish over time. You know, reflexes, that's one. Stamina, that's two. Your testosterone does not grow and build in the abundance as you get older. It just doesn't work. That's why guys have saggy tits and people get older, and, you know, people feel tired, you know what I mean, and all that shit. And as far as Gennady Golovkin goes, you know, I've seen Gennady Golovkin. He is a tough bloke. Could he beat Chris Eubank Jr.? Yeah, probably in his heyday. But I think the challenge would be for Golovkin is him fighting time, and Chris Eubank Jr., you know, being the fresher fighter, being the younger fighter. You know? So really Gennady Golovkin will be fighting against time, not really Chris Eubank Jr. Sure, he will be across the ring, but a lot of that will be Chris Eubank fighting himself. I mean, Gennady Golovkin fighting himself. So if anything at all, I think Chris Eubank Jr., if he boxes Golovkin and uses his youth, he can get the job done. You know, I think he can get the job done with Gennady Golovkin. But Golovkin, though, I feel if anything, Golovkin is a guy that may not want to fight him anyway. You know, Golovkin has turned down a lot of opportunities lately, and it made me wonder, like, what the hell happened to Gennady Golovkin? You know, Sergey Derevyanchenko, you know, gave him one hell of a fight, and that was the first time I ever seen him visibly hurt, okay? And Chris Eubank Jr., with the tutelage of Mr. Bringing the damn gun to the airport, Bomac, strapped all times Bomac, you know, I think he will do very good, and I think that fight should be in the States. It'd probably have to be if he wants Bomac as his trainer, to be fair, right? But I do think, all in all, that Chris Eubank may be able to beat him now. And I'll say this. I don't think Golovkin has that type punching power, you know, to take out Chris Eubank. I could be wrong, but I don't think he has everything else with it. I think, you know, the reflexes, like I said, the stamina, the testosterone, which also affects stamina and everything else, I think those are factors that won't be able to